Welcome to In the Know. Mason and I are back, beginning our newest series of brief videos on just the Pelican stuff. We know it's the dead portion of the NBA calendar year, so we figure we bring some content onto your timelines and just hopefully give you something over the next few days, weeks or so to go through. But this video's topic is going to be on Dyson Daniels, so stick around and find out what we got to say about Dyson Daniels and his Summer League performance. All right. So, Mason, Summer League is concluded. We are past the exciteful yet bad basketball nature that is Vegas Summer League. Interesting stuff happened there. The Pelicans didn't have anybody that cracked any of the Summer League teams, all Summer League teams this time around. But, they had some interesting performances. This video, we're going to focus on Dyson Daniels. He finished the Summer League fairly, I would say, like decently strong. I'm not sure. I don't know. He averaged 14.6 points a game. He averaged 7.2 rebounds and 6.4 assists. Shooting percentages weren't that great, but obviously defensively he was all over the place, averaging 1.8 steals and 1.2 blocks per game. What are your general thoughts on how he did?
Is one that's hard to look. A lot of Summer League stats or a lot of performances are really hard it's hard to translate, right? But I do think I like the Pelicans clearly told him to be aggressive, to shoot when open. It didn't work out very well for him, right? But I think the filling up the box score is really great to see him. It's great to see him impacting the game in multiple ways. I think the assist to turnover ratio was at least a little bit, inspiring. Not that the defense is top notch in Summer League, but there's a little over 2-to-1 assist turnover ratio. So I'll take it. And then I think your point around the defensive activity is great. I think ultimately he's going to have to do better than 10% from 3-point range. And I know it's a small sample size, but it did not look good. I mean, the shot, it looked rough. And so, look, his offensive game is going to have to expand. Everyone knows this for him to really make an impact and have a long-term in this league. But I like that. I feel like he got more comfortable as the Summer League went along. And I feel like hopefully this starts to translate to him being more aggressive in the games that matter. Putting the shot to the side, just attacking, being, being on ball a little bit more.
Yeah, he shot 2 for 20 from 3-point land, which is not great, but that means he shot, let me do the quick math here, 23 of 42 from 2-point land, which is actually pretty solid. I would say like he did a decent job from 2. Better job than anticipated. I think some of it obviously was in transition, but I think he had some nice floaters, nice takes to the rim. I think he was aggressive and actually getting downhill, which is what I like to see from him, just being able to put 2 feet in the paint, draw the defense, kick out. Obviously, a lot of room to improve there. And I think it's going to be a little difficult to project his role based off what he did in Summer League and based off what he's actually going to do in the NBA. Because, to be honest, the units that he's going to be a part of, Zion's going to have the ball a lot, BI's going to have the ball a lot, CJ's going to have the ball, so on and so forth. So, he's probably not going to get all of that opportunity to play around with the ball in his hands, and that catch and shoot 3 is going to be an important part of his offense. But, I think I said that on Twitter, he's an amplifier. He's there to kind of plug the holes and make your stars better and make everyone else better. And there's really not many people to amplify in Summer League. There's just the guy you're amplifying is De'Aaron Sebron, and he played well. And we'll talk about him in a different video. But I do think there's 2 things. One encouraging thing about Dyson is that he was young. He's really, really young, younger than a few of the lottery picks this year. The Thompson twins, Brandon Miller, younger than Jordan Hawkins, obviously. So not too concerning for a second-year guy to not be terribly efficient, especially when that isn't his game. But at some point, you want to see progress in terms of offensive efficiency from him. So tough tough offensive outing for him, but love the aggression overall. I will say the other positive is he hit 21 of 31 of his free throws, which is 67.7%. And that's a pretty significant improvement over what he shot in the G League as an Ignite player, and then kind of like where he was at as a Pelican this past season. So as long as that free throw percentage keeps trending upwards, that's good. He's a big physical player. He got to the line a good amount. He got to the line 31 times in 5 games, just over six a game. So that's good. I'm glad he was able to showcase that aggression.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, 14.6 points on 12.4 shots is not bad, right? I mean, you'd hope for better in summer league, especially given he had a meaningful role for the Pelicans in his rookie year. At least got a decent number of real minutes. But look, we'll see again if the aggression translates, and like you said, the 3-point catch and shoot 3-pointers are going to be important for him as kind of his role within the offense for a fully healthy Pelicans team will be.
Yeah. I'm not too concerned about the overall 3-point percentage from anyone in summer league, but with Dyson, as always, you hope there's more. So hopefully a big season from him coming up this year. I hope he can solidify himself in the rotation. I've said it before. I think ideally, like, he is a guy you want to pencil in for being a starter down the road, not this season necessarily, but he brings you everything you're kind of looking for in that starting position: passing, size, rebounding, defense. But all of that's going to depend on his offensive viability. If he's a non-factor offensively, if his usage is super low, he's going to be a liability out there. So they got to find ways to get him involved, and excited to see what James Borrego has drawn up for him. But that's our Dyson recap. I would say, mixed bag in terms of his performance in summer league, but excited for him to continue to keep growing.